Oh, is she still off? Are we live?
In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem. In Memphis, nothing comes easy, and that's exactly how we like it. This is a city built on hustle, on heart, on grit. And at Carway, our rides are built the same way. Tough, reliable, ready for the grind. No games, no gimmicks, just Memphis-style service. Real, honest, and built on trust. Where grit meets grind, you meet your next ride. Carway, grit, grind, and Pink Beetles. Welcome to the Daily Grind, a Bluff City Media daily podcast. Stepping up to the microphone is your host, Luke Hatmaker. Grab your favorite morning brew, and let's get to the show.
We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Welcome to the Daily Grind, presented by FanDuel Sportsbook. I am your host, Luke Hatmaker. That's Jared Davidson. This sounds like a news bulletin. How are you, brother? I'm sorry. I'm a little sad this morning.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're good today. Still kind of in shock that it happened this soon.
Yes.
Like it just came out of nowhere. I was literally like sitting down eating a late lunch yesterday at the house and whatnot, and I just looked at my phone and I was like, "Oh, Shams, we got a trade." And then I saw the picture before I read it, and it said Jared. I'm like, "Hang on a second, dude, what?" And then all of a sudden, as soon as he gets traded, it becomes gloomy, foggy out here in West Tennessee, like with snow and rain.
Yeah.
Like just West Tennessee became foggy and miserable.
It does feel like West Tennessee got a little bit sadder.
It did.
I see you, Jalen. It does feel it's just like trip one. For those of you who were under a rock yesterday, the Grizzlies traded Jaren Jackson Jr. to the Utah Jazz. We're going to break down the deal later. But
a vast mixed reaction across all social media, might I say.
Yeah, I mean, it was
a lot more, like a lot different, like what was the word? A lot more mixed than I thought it was going to be.
Me too. I don't think I've seen a more. It's so funny because there were other trades that came out. Like we're going to talk about all the other trades that came out.
Oh, dude, it domino affected yesterday. You would have thought yesterday was the trade deadline.
100%. And I was, for a second, I was like, wait a minute. I had to do like a. My brain had to recalibrate for a second. I was like, wait, me and Jared talked today. Was it today? Wasn't the trade deadline? Was it? We're it's not. Are we still have days? Because it felt like once Jared.
It is tomorrow at. It is tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central.
Okay.
In God's time zone. But it was, you would have really thought it was yesterday. Like, Jaren gets traded. Harden goes. Sarge gets not Sarge. Yeah, Sarge gets traded in the Kobe White, not Kobe White, the Jaden Ivey and other deal. Kevin Huerter, and then Vucevic goes to Vucevic goes to Boston. You would have thought yesterday was trade deadline.
It's a lot, man, and I think it's by far the Jaren trade was the most divisive of all the trades that happened yesterday. Like people are all over the place about this. Some thinking it's good, some people wanting him out of here, others just being like, I get it, but it's still like really, really sad because he was like literally the last person on the team that played with the core four. Just kind of like a great. I told Kyla, my fiance, about this, and she was like, she got teared up, and she goes, "Why are we trading good players who really care about this city for guys that don't play and suck?" She was like so upset, and I was like, "What are you doing tomorrow, baby? You want to come on? You got takes." I just don't. This one just stings a little bit. I know he was beloved. He was beloved. That's my thing. He was just beloved. I don't know if there was a more beloved guy on this team by the city as a whole. I mean, you had Bonner's Children's Hospital. You had the FedEx family. You had like the Smith family. A lot of people were.
Do we want to, before we go any further, do we want to like put all aspects of the trade out here real quick?
You're right.
Okay.
That's what
I have it pulled up.
You're number one.
Okay, I have it pulled up. All right. So yesterday, the Grizzlies traded Jaren Jackson Jr., John Conchar, Jock Landale, and Vince Williams Jr. All the J's besides John and Jalen are gone. To the Utah Jazz for Walter Clayton Jr., Kyle Anderson, Taylor Hendricks, Georges Niang, and 3 future first-round picks. There's only 2 players I'm excited about in that trade, were Walter Clayton and Taylor Hendricks.
Yeah.
Niang and Anderson will probably reach maybe a buyout, or they're going to be shipped off somewhere else.
Yeah.
And the 3 first-round picks, yes, they're 27, so not too great. But I doubt Kleiman even picks with those picks in 27.
Yeah.
I want 13 first-round picks in the next 7 years. Kleiman will dwindle those down to better draft picks over the next couple of years. And I guarantee you he's going to use those in this year's draft to trade up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it sucks. Like, I'm kind of shocked that Vince and Jock are gone as well. But, I mean, Jaren showed up. He played. That you can say that about him. He showed up and played. Were times really good last year at points? Absolutely. Fringed All-NBA player. Did we have his rough goings this year? Absolutely. But the man gave us was loved by the city. He did a lot for in the city as well.
Yeah.
And I mean, but if you do a rebuild, this is how you do it.
That's the thing. If you do a rebuild
direction, we're no longer straddling the line, and we are fine. We're moving into a direction. Dude, I'm excited about Walter Clayton and Taylor Hendricks. They were stuck behind other guys that were shot chucking in Utah. And I think it was Taylor Hendricks who dropped a career high against Memphis, like 22 points or something like that. Those 2 guys excite me.
I was gonna say, do you like Walter Clayton? Because I mean, he played.
He's not behind. He's no longer behind. Keontae and someone I can't remember the other guard.
Ace.
And Ace. Yeah, he's not behind those guys anymore. So I'm excited to see how that goes with him. Ja's definitely on the way out. We'll talk about that at a later time. But overall, I like this. I don't think we use either of those picks in 27. I don't. I think they're going to be traded. But
it's
if you
the
start
Lakers
it's the Lakers,
most favorable of like Cleveland and Phoenix or something.
Yeah.
Both teams that are going to be in the 20s probably.
But here's the thing: how many times have we done deals with Danny Ainge in the past? No one saw Utah coming out, but Danny Ainge in Memphis and Zach Kleiman have a history.
Yeah. Danny Ainge, the ultimate dealer.
Yeah. So you got to look at it in that perspective. Kleiman got a deal he likes. Now, I will say this. Kleiman built a team that finished second in the West and was second in the West last year until the complete fall off happened in the second half of the year. So I have a little bit of faith in the draft. I do. In Memphis, you're not going to sign the flashy free agents that get you over the hump. You have to build in the draft. Kleiman, if you look at his overall draft record, he was gifted Ja. That's besides the point, but he hit on everything else besides that LaRavia, Roddy draft and Zaire draft. Laravia is a solid contributor in the NBA right now. So I'm not even going to fault him on that one. Just got misused and wish he would have made the decision at a different time.
Yes.
The way you build in a small market is through the draft, and Kleiman's going to have to hit in the draft. I will say he has a decent track record, but these you have to hit with, especially when you're trying to build your core right now around Ced and Zach and whoever you get in this star-studded draft.
This is the draft to do it. Yeah.
This is the draft to do it. And everyone's like, oh, we're going to be bad for 5 years. You got to remember that we are in a much better spot to rebuild than we were after the 2017 first round playoff series against the Spurs when we got outed in 6 games, where we alternated the home games early, and then the Spurs won the last 2 with Kawhi.
Mm-hmm.
We're in a different spot to do that. We were trashed. Mike was on his way out. Mark on his way out, obviously. Jaren came in at number 4. Dylan Brooks came in as well with that draft. And it took a little time to get back. He didn't get back to the playoffs until Ja got here in Ja's sophomore season because his rookie year got cut short by COVID, and we didn't have the first play-in. We're in a much better spot to rebuild than we were last time. And that's kind of the last part I will say on that.
And that's it. We're in a much better spot to rebuild than last time. And say what you want about Zach Kleiman. He stuck to his convictions, and he saw that we were not going to be progressing with where we currently were.
And this isn't the end all be all either. Like this is not the last trade that Memphis is going to do.
Not at this point.
No, you got less than 48 hours. You have 20.
The biggest trade exception ever.
Yeah, biggest trade exception ever. You have 29 hours till the trade deadline is over. So more things will happen. Today will probably be another crazy-ish day before tomorrow gets even crazier. The Grizzlies do have a freaking game tonight, and we're about to start Santi Aldama at center.
Which let's talk about, man. You're just giving me fastballs, brother. Let's talk about the game tonight because the Grizzlies do play tonight.
Yeah, we do.
It's so silly. The Grizzlies do play tonight, and they are playing in Sacramento. They're playing Sacramento Kings. What's up, Edward? What's up, everybody in the comments? Shout out everybody. Come over to the comments if you're not watching on YouTube. We will throw your comments up there, talk to y'all up there. Yeah, so in Sacramento tonight. God, this is going to be a tough one to say.
Also,
the Grizzlies.
Too,
oh yeah.
Can I say something before we move on? The Grizzlies are under the first apron by over 40 million.
God dang.
Are under the first apron. Jagos, other contracts come in, probably a little better. So salary cap and draft picks is the best way to start. You got to look at this from a logical standpoint. This is, like I said, we are in a much better spot to start a rebuild. This is a rebuild it'll be a fun lineup next year of young guys, and then who will probably compete for a play-in spot. And then the next year, you're going to be looking at an actual playoff spot, in my opinion.
It's refreshing to me to see Zach Kleiman rip the Band-Aid off in this way.
Yep. Luke, I'm going to send this to you to use, not today, but for later, but keep going. Let's go to the game.
Oh, I love it. I don't even know what you're sending me. I'm excited. The Grizzlies are playing the Kings tonight. They are not favored. It's according to FanDuel, if you want to go over to FanDuel to look at this, they are the underdog in this game, which I guess makes sense. It's an away game. They're plus 102. Kings are favored minus 102. At the end of the day, you would think that at least the Kings got DeRozan and Levine. They got pros. Maybe you would think that they should just win. I don't know. Spreads 2 points. We're in rebuild mode.
How many players are we going to have active tonight? That's the real question.
Well, that's a good question because 4 of them are trade transfer and they can't
So
play.
We have right now. There's Kyle Anderson's out, trade pending. Clark out, calf strain. Clayton out, trade pending. Edie out, the reaction. Taylor Hendricks, trade pending. John Morant, UCL sprain. Georges Niang, trade pending. Santi is questionable. Scottie Pippen is doubtful.
So who starts? Ty Jerome.
Ty, Jalen, Ced, Santi, Gigi.
Gigi starts at the 4.
I said that maybe too soon.
I think that's.
I think with the length, you have to start Santi and Gigi.
Yeah, no, yes, I agree. Who else you don't have a center on the roster.
Okay, guys who are active tonight, Santi, who will probably be active tonight. Santi, KCP, Cedric, Gigi, Ty, Cam, Jalen. I would imagine Omax and the two-way guys because we're going to need them.
Yeah.
That's 8 players. That's the minimum you have to have available.
Oh Lord, tonight might not be pretty. So yeah, the Grizzlies have 8 available guys tonight. 3 of which will be on 2-way contracts. I believe the other,
which now it kind of makes more sense now as to why they kept, the rotation of Jemai. Pippin's doubtful.
Yeah, he's doubtful.
Tonight.
So
I just saw that in the comments. Means he probably won't play tonight. But I mean, makes more sense now as to why earlier in the season you had the 2-way guys transferring back down a lot, because something like this was probably coming. You're going to need them during all the trade transfers. So
you didn't want to. That's a good point. You didn't want to, because they can only play in 50 games. You didn't want to
only play 50. So
yeah, good point. I mean, we know who's going to be playing tonight. We know it's going to be these young guys. God, and you know what? I'm actually excited. Oh, we didn't say Cam. Did we say Cam? Cam will play tonight.
Yeah, Cam will play tonight. So that's we're going to have about 8 or 9 guys active tonight.
Oh, it'll be fun. And sticking with this game again, I'm gonna have a prop of the morning to you, presented by FanDuel Sportsbook. This, I'm gonna give you a prop that I perused through this morning, and I just need you to tell me if it's good or not. And this game is tough to find fun things. This is just a tough one to bet on. If you're trying to make money, I should say. You're really going to have to be bold if you want to make money on this game if you're betting on the Grizzlies. Yeah. I honestly probably should have looked at the Kings, but I didn't feel good about that. So the prop of the morning I have for you today involves Gigi Jackson, because I do imagine that he will probably start. Gregorius. Sounds so badass. Over 13.5 points, over 5.5 rebounds. Nothing crazy. Mm-hmm. It's only plus 188, so $20 would get you what? 37, 10 would get you 18, 5 would get you almost get you 9.
He's gonna get over 25. I think he's gonna get over 25 minutes tonight. So
oh, that was the perfect
whiskey approves.
Yeah, so we like this prop of the morning. Whiskey likes this prop of the morning, and that's my thing. It's like he's going to. I was looking. He only played like less than 17 minutes. Oh my God, there he is. He played like maybe 17 minutes in the last game. Last season against the Kings, I had this pulled up. Do I still have it? Last season against the Kings, I do not have it. Last season against the Kings, when he averaged more minutes, he was averaging like 18 points.
He's been playing so well recently. Gigi has.
Yeah. If you want to get really bold, I almost thought about this. Gigi Jackson to get a double-double is plus 800.
I mean, shoot, he's going to be playing small man center tonight probably. So
that's my thing. And the dude rebounds pretty good. My cowardice prop of the morning is this. I don't care, I'm rich, which I'm not, is plus 800 double-double. But I would just keep an eye on Gigi Jackson tonight. I think he's going to be good. I think he's going to be good the rest of the season. I'm really excited. I think what T.I. mentioned at the beginning of the season is going to come into fruition now. Pretty exciting. We do need to take a break, but before we do, I'm tweaking a segment really here. We got the Daily Grind, Daily Rewind, where we normally talk about the games from yesterday. I don't want to do that. Throw that away. Let's talk about the other trades, the trade rewind, because there were, like we started off talking about a handful of them. Let's go with, okay. So let's talk with, let's do James Harden first. I know that probably wasn't the one in order, but that was probably the biggest one in terms of notoriety. It was, and maybe not weirdness. Cavs get James Harden, and they had to send Darius Garland and a second-round pick to the Clippers to get him.
I don't understand this.
I don't either.
For either team.
Yeah, me neither. I don't get it.
I mean, for the Clippers, you get a young-ish guard like who has a lot of tremendous upside.
Yeah, yes.
For Cleveland, are you looking at the East and just trying to be like, go for it now, like all in? Because
so who's your? I mean,
he's going to be a rental there though. Like he's 100% going to be a rental. I don't know. Cleveland extends him.
I don't. Why? They got to be fine. They've got to be fine with it. Oh, so someone likes it for both teams.
My thing is like the Clippers were like, why does he?
Unless you mentioned yesterday, LA's about to get spanked. Like
that. I mean, that's like a back of the mind thing. Like, I don't know if Harden fully asked out. Like, I feel like this is one of the times where he didn't really like want to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
So like this is the one time where I feel like Harden straight up just did not like really ask out, and the Clippers were like, hey, well, you want to waive your no trade clause, like randomly, and they're like, Cleveland wants to send us this. They were 19 and 5 in the last 24 games after starting 4-21.
Yeah.
They have been trending upwards. So I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like,
and what does it say about
Cleveland?
Darius
I understand
Garland?
Cleveland's in win now mode, but
yes. I just, what does it say about? I agree with you with the Cleveland point, but like what does it say about Darius Garland and what the Cleveland Cavs think about him that they had to attach a pick to get someone to get him?
Yeah, true. That's what I'm saying. Like, this very well could have been a very well could have just been his like. Oh, I'm trying to think of the word to say it, but like Garland wasn't terrible. Like,
I really like Darius Garland.
I like Darius Garland, and I mean, you get a more bona fide point guard, a more bona fide guard and ball handler.
And maybe they're trying to pairing him up with Donovan Mitchell. I'm like, yeah, give me that. Or
him, D-Mitch, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen's a good starting forward. Whoever you want to put at 3.
And if when Strus comes back, Max Strus can fit into that pretty well. Or put
Exactly.
D-Wade in there, Dean Wade.
It's confusing more than anything.
Yeah,
it just makes you think of like what are the Clippers are trying to do here. Harden has an injury history, a very prominent injury history. This past year has been a lot better. He's played through more pain. I think he's played 40 of the 45 for the Clippers. I think now 41 of 46 or something like that.
Yeah, he's done better.
He's been playing through it because the early games against the Grizzlies, when he played, you could visibly tell that he was struggling with his calf and hamstring because he wasn't getting much lift whenever he would try to like drive or shoot. So he's playing through it, but I'm just very, very intrigued by this because, like I said, I don't think it was necessarily Harden straight up asking out this time.
Yeah, and I mean, this is one where I feel like we will find more details about
late after the season.
Or like as soon as the trade deadline's over, Friday we'll find something. A move that makes more sense. The Celtics went and got their center. They finally got a center that to me this kind of makes me feel like Jason Tatum is for sure coming back, but I don't know because they get
Vucevic and a second round pick to the Celtics for Anthony Simons and a second round pick. So basically just a second round. It sounds like a second round pick swap and. Straight up trade for Vooch and Simons.
Yeah. So, I mean, they are going under the tax bill I don't know. I think this is kind of we'll see. I think this helps both teams. I mean, the Bulls have so many guards now. We'll see what
they do. They freaking especially with the other.
They got Jay. Yeah, let's go to the other one. They got Chicago got Mike Conley and Jaden Ivey. So that's 2 of them. And then they also got Anthony Simons and they also got Kobe White. So it's 4 guards that are all decent. And
Kobe White's going to be gone.
I agree. The Pistons get Kevin Huerter, Dario Saric, and a 2020 second first from Minnesota. Kevin Huerter feels their need for shooting. They now have Duncan Robinson and Kevin Huerter pretty solid up there. And the Timberwolves get $10.8 million in a trade exception, which to me implies they are doing something.
And a big salary clearance.
Yes, that.
And draft picks.
Yeah, they're not done, I would imagine.
No, they have a neighboring state who they're about to go call. I'm glad we're done playing them. We've already won the season series.
Yeah,
because if that happens, I'm gonna be brother. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, for real. They're
gonna throw the house for Giannis.
Yep, they're gonna throw the house. They're
gonna throw the house for everything except Ant.
Yep, they got the players, they got the picks, they can do it. I'm glad you're looking at it as glass half full. We already played them. I love it. Those were all the big trades. We're gonna keep this segment up to tomorrow too. I mean, I'll lead up to the trade deadline. I imagine.
I don't know what Rusty's doing this year for the $2 show. I know the last 2.
Oh yeah, they did live. They went live, right?
They were live all the way through the trade deadline. So I don't know. We'll see what they do.
Well, yeah, we'll see, God. But I mean, that's going to be happening tomorrow. And already exciting. My luck. It'll be in the middle. I'll get a notification from you around lunchtime, letting me know about something I missed, and I'll be like, I've got to stop for a second. That's
One of my buddies who works night shift medical at the airport in Memphis. He goes. He had class yesterday because he's still in school for like doctorate school or whatever. And he texted me. He goes, "What at 4 o'clock?" He goes, "What did I just walk out of class to?" And I go, "You've missed a lot."
That's the thing. It's like you keep your head down, you come up, and
the funnier thing, the next Grizzlies home game is after the All-Star break. And who do they play?
Is the Jazz?
It's the Jazz on the 20th.
Oh man, Jaron gonna be coming. He's gonna get a good. He's gonna get a good homecoming.
I know they're gonna. I feel like they're gonna have that. They're gonna have that video ready by then already.
Oh yeah, they probably have it ready right now.
Probably.
Gosh. Let's take us a quick break. We're gonna take a really quick break. When we get back, we're gonna check into the college hoops landscape really quick. But first, we're just gonna take a quick break so you can hear from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem. Wow.
That's how you do a rebuild, bro. You trade with an ass team that you know is going to be ass. And you got all their first round picks, bro, every other year. Starting next year, bro. They don't know how to be good, bro. That's how you do a rebuild, bro. You can take them same picks and trade them bitches, bro. When the rumors about Ja came out, bro, I said, I am not buying that shit. I said that on this show immediately. I said, that's how you actually move Jaren. That's how you move him, saying you ain't looking to trade him. You can keep a job for him.
What's Josh staying around for?
Bro, blow this.
This trade happening this way is the sign total rebuild.
I'm gonna tell you what the Utah picks are for, bro. If we at 8 and somebody we want is at 7 or at 6, we going to get who they want in the draft, bro. They're going to get who they want in the draft. Those future picks are to move up in the draft.
Tune in to the Anthony Sain Show Monday through Fridays at 1 p.m. live on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel. In Memphis, nothing comes easy, and that's exactly how we like it. This is a city built on hustle, on heart, on grit. And at Carway, our rides are built the same way. Tough, reliable, ready for the grind. No games, no gimmicks, just Memphis-style service. Real, honest, and built on trust. Where grit meets grind, you meet your next ride. Carway, grit, grind, and Pink Beetles.
Welcome back to the Daily Grind, everybody. We are proudly sponsored over here, as you can tell, by a few folks. First of all, we are sponsored by Carway Automotive Group. They're great. If you need to be financed for a vehicle, go check them out. They do everything the right way, and they will help you out. Secondly, we're brought to you by Grade A Pest Services. They're also great. It's the winter. It is the winter. You know what happens in the winter? Pests come in. Call these folks, they'll get them out. They're awesome. They're great to deal with. They're, pests aren't great to deal with. You want it to be an easy process. So call Grade A Pest Services. You did not see commercials for them, but we are also presented by Mugshots Grill and Bar. They're great. One of the best burgers in the city. If you were down there, go get you something to eat. We're going to be having some Tigers live post-game shows there. Stay tuned. Also stay tuned for some watch parties at Grind City Brewing. They are also one of our sponsors, and they're great. We're going to have 2 watch parties in February. I'm going to have a graphic coming up later this week for those, so stay tuned as well. And last but not least, we're brought to you by FanDuel Sportsbook. You can see them at the bottom of the screen here. Go over there. They're the best place to make bets, and please do so responsibly. But I want to talk about college hoops with you real quick, because we're going to be heading over to FanDuel here in a second, just to, look at some odds over there. But we are week 13, where we're 3 weeks, 14, week 14, where we're staring down the barrel of March Madness. We've got currently
close.
Yeah, we're close. I can't wait. Arizona's ranked first. They're 22-0. They've been ranked first
Just
for a long time.
Dominant.
Really dominant.
Wins over a ranked Auburn at the time, a ranked Alabama, a ranked BYU, and they're 22-0.
Yep. Like really, really good. Who else? I mean, it's not a lot of movement in terms of poll this week. You had a couple people drop.
Arkansas dropped 6 because they lost to Kentucky.
That's the main. Yeah, that's it.
That's the big one. Nebraska dropped 4 after taking their first couple losses of the year. They were undefeated. Illinois rose 4 spots. And that's about the biggest movement we saw. Michigan State dropped 3. Kansas back up 3.
Illinois got a good team.
Illinois has a good team. UConn, Duke, Michigan, all with 1 loss, 20-1, 21-1, and 20-1. Duke who's their 1 loss? To Texas Tech, and that's a ranked loss for them.
Yep.
And they beat a ranked Louisville. They beat a ranked Louisville at the time by 30. So
that's a good win. Good win.
It's a good win. And like the Grizzlies fans, I plead with you, start watching college basketball right now.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
That's where we're at. Like this draft, with how loaded this draft class is, I mean,
there's good.
You got Boozer at Duke,
everywhere.
You got Peterson at Kansas, you got Devonsa at BYU, Acuff at Arkansas, so many other guys to watch. It's about time to start diving deep into that.
Yeah, and it's good games too. Like
good games. Like the product may not be as crisp as the NBA, but the games are good.
Yeah, that's the thing. How's UT Martin still doing? They still doing good?
They won last night. They're first in the OVC.
Yep. Belmont is too, baby. Belmont is too.
Yeah.
I think we're projected a 12 seed right now.
You know what? I have bracketology up right now. Let's look at that.
Let's look at it.
I have ESPN up. You said you're projected what?
I thought it was a 12 seed.
12. Yeah,
yep.
12 right now. That would put y'all with St. John's in round 1 right now. We're projected 15 to play Gonzaga.
Man, this Saga team's gettable.
Yeah, they are. But like you look at last night's games, UConn, they beat Xavier 92-60. Duke won by 20 over Boston College. In that game, Boozer had 19 and 12 and 5 steals. Dude, Nate Ament finally had his breakout game at Tennessee.
Yeah, man.
He had 28 and 6. Tennessee beats Ole Miss by 18. So finally,
Tennessee jumped back in the top 25.
Yeah. The SEC is somehow looking worse than last time we talked about college basketball. It's a giant carousel of who beats who in the SEC.
And a couple of them will pop out of the top 25. A couple more will pop back in.
It's literally how it is right now.
It's really funny. Let's before we get out of here, let's stick with college hoops, because I do want to stick with them, because it's time for our daily dose of It's a Trap, presented by FanDuel Sportsbook. No, it's all right. Keep that bracketology up if you want. Because today we're going to be talking about these teams that we just discussed to reach the Final Four. We did this last week. I like kind of doing this, see how the odds changes, because there's a lot of carousel action going. So which one of these? Oh, for those of you unaware, segment's called It's a Trap, named after Admiral Akbar, sponsored by FanDuel. I'm going to give Jared some bets. He tells me which one's a trap. Bada boom. Okay.
Bada bing.
Which one of these is a trap? Is it A, Michigan to reach the Final Four, minus 105? Is it B, Illinois to reach the Final Four, plus 250? Or is it C, Gonzaga to reach the Final Four, plus 450?
Gonzaga chokes. Give me Gonzaga.
Oh, that was so fast.
Dude, I've watched Gonzaga choke in the Elite 8, Sweet 16 enough.
Yep.
As soon as you said Gonzaga, that I wasn't gonna try to think it. You said Gonzaga plus 600, and I'm like, yeah, get him out or
That's
whatever.
almost- That's almost more impressive. Like, yeah. So like Michigan, the Michigan Illinois ones was right. Kansas plus 4. Yeah. Kansas is, yeah. Which is interesting because Gonzaga is ranked higher than them. I love it when Vegas is
AP
like
polls, bracketology. Like, okay, I was looking at the rankings. Where are they currently in bracketology?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
Gonzaga currently number 2 seed in the
West.
That would make yes, West. And that would have them go through Auburn, Indiana, Michigan State, Wright State, Louisville, Ohio State, Vanderbilt, St. John's, Belmont, UNC Wilmington, SMU, Iowa, Merrimack, and Arizona.
Oh yeah, they ain't getting through Belmont.
They ain't getting through Arizona or Louisville.
That's a good point. That's a bloodbath. That is a bloodbath.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about Kansas being plus 450 though.
Yeah, man.
I don't know about that one either.
I don't. You know whose odds I like? I like that Illinois plus 250. If I'm gonna take positive odds, and Arizona is the odds-on favorite. I didn't want to put them in here because they're like minus 150 right now to make but Michigan's right up there. I don't know, man. I love. It's like you said, we're at that point where watching college basketball great, and every single one of these games matters now because it's like up and down in the rankings and where they're going to be in bracketology, which is really cool. And we're going to be checking in with this every week because I love it. But that's going to do it for our show today, y'all. We are going to be done. Thank you all for tuning in. We're going to have a whole slate of shows for you today to tune into as well. So stay tuned to Sports.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of good content coming from Bluff City Media with the trade deadline and
all week. Yeah, all week. Just stay tuned. We do have a game tonight. There will be a post-game bounce after that. I don't know who's on it yet. We'll find out. I might do it. Who knows? No, I don't want to.
Could be fun.
Don't hold me up on that, Kenny. Don't take me.
I was going to do tonight, and then with all our rescheduling stuff, we had a game get rescheduled to tonight.
Yep. So it won't be Jared. Might be me. Let's watch them and support our guys anyway. We're in tank mode. We're in rebuild mode. Finally, it feels kind of good to not have to worry about what we're doing. No more straddling the fence.
We finally know where we're going.
And it's awesome to know. It just feels good to know.
It's better to have a direction than leave your fan base. Like, yes, people are going to be upset about the Jaren trade. People are going to be happy about it. But now that the fan base has a clear direction of where we're going, people can start to get on board and
can start
looking towards the future.
100%. And that's what it's all about. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to FanDuel. Thank you to Grade A Pest Services. Thank you to Carway Automotive Group. Thank you to Mugshots Grill and Barn. Thank you to Grind City Brewing. Check out the $2 Sports Show today. Check out Anthony Sain's show. We'll have Tigers Untapped. I believe there was one of those last night.
Yep.
On Beat with BCM. We'll have Night Court. We'll have No Bluff, and we'll have On the Bluff. Got a whole bunch of them, y'all. So just
and Rusty's back today on the $2.
Oh yeah, Rusty's back, and maybe Drew. Is Drew back? No,
I have no clue. Drew's still being a Power Ranger.
Power Rangers. Either way, we'll be back tomorrow, y'all. Go Grizzlies. Have a good day. And if we can leave you with anything at all, remember 2 things: 1, be a little weird. 2, remember to smile. Bye, guys. Enjoy your day and be safe.
Thank you for listening to The Daily Grind. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to Bluff City Media's YouTube page. We'll see you back here next time.